and salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today we are going to have a very chill day. All I feel like doing is laying in my bed and reading Christmas novellas, so that's what we're gonna do. But first, we must drink kombucha. I think this is my favorite flavor. This is from the Health Aid brand. I got like a huge jug of it because I just really like this flavor. It tastes exactly like apple cider, not apple cider vinegar. Don't at me. This doesn't taste like vinegar. It tastes like apple cider. The Health Aid brand, it is the bubbly rosé flavor. I'll put a picture on the screen so you guys know. I asked on Instagram if it was acceptable to talk about books in bed. That sounds kind of naughty. Books in bed. Promise it's not. I promise it's not. I asked you guys if it was okay to have a chill video of me in my pajamas just sitting in my bed, and you guys said yes. So I'm doing it. You said it was okay. You said it was okay. Okay, I am going to stop blabbing. I don't actually know how much reading we're going to do in this video because it is 9 o'clock that I'm filming this. I got a very, very, very late start to this, so we'll see how much I can read before I fall asleep. First one that caught my eye, I've actually heard nothing about. I was kind of just scrolling on Kindle Unlimited and I found this one. I literally just searched Christmas novellas, and this was like the first one that popped up. It's called A Valentine Christmas by S.H. Aaron. This is an author that I've never read from before, and I was reading the author's note right before filming this, and they were just talking about how they really just specialize in like romance novellas and promoting Black love, and I thought that was amazing. You guys know how much I have been adoring novellas recently, so I was like, this sounds perfect. This is a second chance romance. That's what we're gonna get to first. I think it's only like 80 to 90 pages, so I'm going to cuddle up under the blankets and read this, and then I will update you guys on my thoughts. I realized I didn't really talk about the plot of this book other than that it was a second chance romance. Sorry, I'm almost finished with it, but I kind of wanted to pop in to talk about the plot and my feelings so far. So the story starts off with our main character getting engaged. She's not in love with the person that she's getting engaged to. Like, she loves the idea of him. She loves what he can provide for her, but she's not like actively like burning passion in love with him, and their relationship isn't necessarily like what she envisioned for herself. So she's just going through the motions because she has a goal to get married by the age of 35, and she wants to get married at a specific place. It's her family's mansion that unfortunately got sold off years ago. I don't really know if she can get married at her like family's estate because it got sold off, and like everything that she had planned and envisioned was just going wrong. But she's going through the motions, right? So she ends up getting engaged, and she decides that the one thing she really, really wants to just like make everything perfect is to get married in her family's estate. She goes to see who the new owner is. She doesn't know who bought the house, and she shows up trying to convince them to let her rent the house for her wedding. And as she knocks on the door, knock, 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 guess who turns up? Her ex-boyfriend. So this is a second chance romance, like I said. I don't want to give too much of the story away because it's a novella. There's not a lot of pages, so if I tell you every little detail of the book, it just ruins it. I'm going to say why they ended up separating because it is a novella and I don't want to ruin everything for you guys. She had no idea that he bought this house, but he knows that she wanted to get married at this house, so he purposely, this is some next level romance, guys. This takes grand gesture to a whole nother level. He purposely bought this estate knowing she wanted to get married there, and he knew that she would come back to this house and she would have to talk to him, and he bought the house for her. And I'm just like, okay, like, what? When I first read that, I was a little like, really? Like, you waited all those years, you bought a whole dang house for her. You waited until she had a whole other man, a whole other life. She was engaged, about to get married. And then you're like, I still love you. Let's talk. I'm like, you probably could have had this conversation before you put the down payment on the house. Just saying. So after I got through the initial shock factor that this man bought a whole dang house for her, and I can't even get some flowers in my life. I'm kidding. In the beginning, I wasn't totally sold on this book, but what really sold me, I need to read you guys a little snippet of this book because this part sold me. He tells her that they need to talk, and she's like, no, I really just need to rent this out for my marriage. I don't really want to talk to you. And he tells her, I bought this house to save you from making the biggest mistake of your life. And she's like, what mistake is that, sir? And he's like, from marrying anyone else but me. Excuse me, confidence. Excuse me. Like, I just really love that part. So typically I really like cinnamon roll heroes, and this hero is very alpha and confident, and I don't know, it's just doing it for me right now. It is. So yeah, I wanted to kind of update you guys on that. You guys want to see my dog, the precious baby? The precious baby has graced us with his presence. Oh, he's so sleepy. He's so sleepy. He's like, why are you bothering me? What are you doing? Oh my goodness, he's so sleepy, precious baby. Okay. Oh. He just flopped on the bed, like done with life. He wants nothing to do with my shenanigans. I'm sorry, Coco. I'm sorry. He's very busy, guys. Very busy. He's by appointment only, okay? My dog doesn't even want anything to do with me. And this man is buying this girl a whole dang house. Like, what? A whole dang house? I can't get over it. Okay, I will update you guys when I finish reading. Okay, guys, I just finished a Valentine for Christmas, and it was pretty good. I think I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars. The second chance romance bit, and I loved how our hero was literally willing to do anything to make our heroine happy. That was just super swoon-worthy. However, I wish it was more Christmas. Now, that's my fault because it's called a Valentine for Christmas. The story follows a couple different holidays of our main characters being together. So really there's like no Christmas element to it. There's like very little Christmas. And right now I'm kind of just craving Christmas romances, so I wish there was more Christmas. The reason why I'm giving it a 3 stars, although I really enjoyed it, our heroine is in a relationship, you know, in the beginning of the video, not with our hero. And she is kind of in an open relationship, but it borders on cheating, to be completely honest. Like, definite trigger warnings for cheating. And I just didn't love, like, how long it took our main characters to realize that they wanted to be back together. So, 3 stars. So far, so good. First book down. We are on to the second. It's like 10 o'clock right now because I started filming this so freaking late. So I think we're only going to get to one more novella. And I really want to read 12 Dates for Christmas by Risley Adams. Risley Adams wrote one of my all-time favorite novellas. It's called Go Deep. And that novella features a friends to lovers romance that is just perfect. I gave that novella 5 out of 5 stars. The main character is an erotica writer and she is feeling uninspired. So she propositions her best friend to kind of give her some inspiration. And they both just start to fall for each other. And I really, really like that book. So I have high hopes for this next novella. And I will keep you updated when I finish it. Hi friends, I'm tired. I'm very tired. It is almost midnight. Remind me to never film a video this late because I'm tired. I finished 12 Dates of Christmas. I think that's what it's called, by Risley Adams. This was another novella. It was about 130 pages. Kind of a friends to lovers romance, but also a second chance romance. So our main characters, Z and Rashad, I think is his name. I'm so sorry. Like I said, you're gonna have to forgive my brain. I'm always so bad at names. Let me make sure that's his name. Yes, friends, his name is Rashad. Okay, I double checked. Those are 2 main characters and they are childhood friends, but it opens up where they meet again at an airport literally years later, and you find out that they kind of stopped being friends and they haven't talked to each other for 6 years. Our main characters, though, were never really just friends. There was always chemistry there. They did hook up in the past, and that is kind of what led them to stop being friends because things just got really, really complicated, and our main character, Zia, sort of pushed Rashad away for like her own reasons. And they really hadn't talked until they see each other at Zia's job at the airport. Ended up giving this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Risley Adams is a phenomenal author. I think she does novellas so well. She really is able to give you character development, character backstory, longing between characters, sexual attraction, just so many things packed up in a novella. So out of the 2 books that I read for this little chill video, I definitely enjoyed 12 Dates of Christmas a lot more, and I think that's more of like just a personal thing that I really enjoy friends to lovers romance. Todd was really the star of the show for this novella. I absolutely adored him. He was such a great hero. He was so sweet, so patient. He knew what he wanted, and he was willing to show Zia that they were meant to be together. Since they meet up years later, they end up agreeing on going on 12 dates leading up to Christmas to really test out like if their relationship would work, like if they're destined to be together. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 stars instead of a 5 out of 5 stars. Is I understand why Zia was cautious in jumping into a relationship with her best friend. Like, totally understandable. She doesn't want to ruin that dynamic. But she ruined that dynamic. Like, she decided to sever ties with him and not speak to him for a really long time. So it's like, what do you have to lose after not speaking to each other for so long? Like, you could just go back to not talking to each other if something goes awry. And she just was like constantly pushing him away the entire novella, and I wish that she just came to the realization that he was so sweet and so caring and so in love with her. So that was the reason I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. But overall, a really solid novella. That wraps up our videos, friends. I am so freaking tired. Thank you so much for, you know, just joining me in this really chill video. I know it's different from other videos that I film, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me, and I will talk to you later. Bye!